So Errol Spence and Shakur Stevenson gave their reaction to Benavidez knocking out Lemieux, where Errol Spence said, quote, "Benavidez, a bad MF." In addition to that, Shakur Stevenson said, "Benavidez a killer. One thing for sure and two things for certain. Benavidez has that killer instinct. Once he smells blood, he goes for the kill. And what makes him more dangerous is that he's not the traditional Mexican-style fighter that's just gonna walk forward and get hit, like a Margarito, who's willing to take 3 or 4 shots to get 1 or 2 off. Absolutely not. Benavidez is a very intelligent fighter that's responsible defensively. He's very strong and big. He has a lot of speed and natural power. And unlike Canelo Alvarez, Benavidez only gets stronger as the fight goes on. His opponents can't just count on Benavidez punching himself out or gassing out, because Benavidez is a punching machine where he puts his combinations together like puzzle, like we all saw last night. And with that performance, he definitely didn't help his chance of securing a mega fight later this year. I mean, it was bad already, but now it done got worse. Say what you want to say about Lemieux, but the way Benavidez got Lemieux out of there only scares the opposition even more. So with that being said, the $1 million question: who is willing to fight the Mexican monster next? Is it Caleb Plant? Is it Charlo? Is it Andrade? Is it David Morrell? Well, we know Caleb Plant is not even willing to fight Anthony Durrell, let alone Benavidez. We can't get our hopes up with Jermall Charlo. He said he's gonna fight Benavidez next year, not next. Which, if I'm being honest, I don't even believe that. It sounds bad as it is, and I still don't believe that. I know if Errol Spence was in Jermall Charlo's shoes, he would have dared to be great, without a doubt. I know Jermall Charlo sees Errol Spence say, "Benavidez is a bad MF." But if he didn't want to fight Benavidez after Mike Tyson told him, "You scared of the Mexican monster, Benavidez," then I know damn well Jermall Charlo is not listening to Errol Spence. You have Andrade, who's injured, which only leaves David Morrell, who's 5-0, but he's already the WBA regular champion. A lot of Cuban fighters say he's the best Cuban fighter they have ever seen, which says a whole lot. And in our reality, David Morrell is the only one with the cojones that's willing to fight Benavidez. And last but not least, Teddy Atlas came out and said, quote, "If Canelo wants to be considered the true king at 168, he needs to see Benavidez. And he's too big and strong for Charlo." Which, like I said before, Canelo has never been the best in any division he campaigned in. It means nothing when you bounce from one division to another to fight the weakest opposition and avoid the most dangerous fighters, the best fighters in every single division, the way Canelo Alvarez have been maneuvering for years in the sport of boxing. At 175, Canelo lost every single round to Bivol. At 168, Canelo ducked Benavidez for $55 million plus pay-per-view after he stole his belt like a thief to become undisputed. At 160, Canelo turned down undisputed for his biggest payday at the time against Andrade. He ducked Charlo. He also took Combuterol, aka steroids, in a fight a lot of people felt that he lost to Triple G. At 154, Canelo ducked everybody from Andrade to the Charlo twins and still lost to Lara and Floyd Mayweather, which further proves Canelo was never the best. I mean, we know that for a fact now, but even before, he was never the best in any division he campaigned in, let alone being the best pound for pound. Matter of fact, Benavidez made Canelo say that he doesn't want to fight Mexicans. At least the best Mexicans, because he did fight C-level Mexican fighters such as Chavez Jr., Angulo, so on and so forth. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.